Hi guys, and welcome back to the Baker Bunch. I'm Misha.
I'm Tay.
So on today's video, we're going to be doing seven marriage tips that we want to give you guys. We recently celebrated our 7-year wedding anniversary last week. So we didn't vlog. I decided that I wanted it to be more of a memory, a personal thing for us too. So we didn't vlog it, but we did celebrate 7 years. We want to give you 7 tips on how you guys can strengthen your marriage or relationships to get you guys over hard times. But I know we are saying that we are perfect, but just 7 things that we kind of feel like we've learned or we're learning to help you guys. Yeah, that we're still learning. We're in the process. I feel like every year, every
something's different.
Yeah, something's different. It changes. So these are things that has helped. Number 1. So number 1, do you want me to go for my first one?
Okay.
So number 1, I feel like you have to have clear communication. I feel like oftentimes it's so easy to miscommunicate. I feel like as a person who enjoys communication, sometimes those lines, you have to realize that communication isn't just verbal, but it's your body type, like your body, the way it moves, body language. Thank you, hon. Yeah, so like your body language. So for instance, if Tayarie's trying to tell me something and I'm like, here he go, like, you know what I mean? Before I even say anything, but I just, like, automatically, that's going to make him feel like I'm not.
Or when you walk through the door, you can feel the vibe, or
right,
attitude,
right,
or you can tell something's wrong on
right,
your face.
Right. Yeah. So I feel like that's why communication is such a huge, important part of your relationship. Also, it's easy to miscommunicate via text messaging. So oftentimes, like when I'm at work or at school or Terry's going, like if we communicate via text messaging, if I like to send emojis to kind of help, kind of either thin the ice if it's something like important, like something, you know, that may come off wrong, and or to let you know like what my meaning is behind what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I just sent a simple text.
This is true. This is true. So number 2.
Love yourself.
Yes.
Love yourself. Because I feel like if you don't love yourself, you can't love the other person.
Yes.
Or your kid, or your loved one.
I agree. I feel like also piggybacking off of that, I feel like in a relationship sometimes you can get so caught up in each other. Like I feel like our first year or 2, we were just like, we're always together. But I feel like I personally be all up in Tayarie's space, and I just feel like, love me, love me, love me. Whereas Tayarie's like, okay, I want to go play the game. I need me time. So yeah, I feel like it's very important in loving yourself to take a moment for yourself, because if not, sometimes you can get stuck personally, like me. Like I feel like you can get stuck in the mommy role, in the wife role, in the student role, in the worker role, where you kind of forget like, okay, you need to take time out for yourself. And I feel like that's very important, and it's okay to take like, you know, an hour or a full day if you want to do something, and you know, have your own time. So I really think that is a good idea.
Yeah.
Number 3. I feel like keeping God first is a huge thing, and in that, I feel like not going to bed angry. You know, oftentimes you don't always see eye to eye. Sometimes you argue or you just disagree because of miscommunication or something like that. Yeah. And I feel like you can't let that roll over, because God forbid, you never know, like if
you might pass in your sleep.
Yes, or something may happen and you don't want to like wake up with that on you, or you know, sometimes I feel like
that guilt.
Yes.
On your chest.
On your heart. So yeah, I feel like you just want to make sure that you, before you go to sleep, and if you are mad or if you guys are having a disagreement, to talk that out. You know what I mean? Sometimes it may be, okay, you need to go over here, you need to go over there. Let's think about what, you know, let me gather it, get it together, and then always come back together. So I feel like in keeping God first, you would not go to bed angry. I feel like sometimes you do need, you're not able to talk to other people about your business. So I feel like you have to have like a medium, and that also I feel like it's praying together. So I don't know if that's 3 or 4, but praying together I feel like is a good thing, because you know,
and keeping people out your business.
Oh, that's number 4. Number 4. Number 4. You have to keep people out your business, because I feel like unless they're coming from a place of love, and if they're married also, I feel like single people don't understand married or relationship things. So I feel like sometimes you can't share everything with everybody.
When you plan married and when you really are married.
This is true. But it's like you most definitely have to keep people out your business because not everybody has your best interest at heart. Somebody could be plotting and they want your man or they want your girl, you know what I mean? So you have to understand that if somebody is coming from a genuine place, that, you know what I mean?
Right. Then, too, you can't ask for other people's opinion and get mad
if they
or don't want to receive it.
I feel like that's one of the things of like, I'm not going to say the person's name, but it's not even that person, but just generally speaking. Say, for instance, I'm telling you like something that Tay did to me or made me feel. I'm giving you permission to feel a certain way towards TAYARIE. And it's like in families, it's like, okay, people run to tell their mom, they run to tell their brother, they run to tell their sister, their cousin, and then you make up with the person, but your family is still harboring on that feeling.
What they did.
Exactly. So I feel like you have to make sure that you keep people out your business and you keep it you two and God. And then if you do need somebody, I feel like to like be the mediator. I don't feel like it has to be a therapist necessarily because that is expensive. But if you can find somebody who's not on either side, but don't like somebody you know that you can confide in, both of you guys, and you're not going to tell that person's not. You don't have to worry about that person telling your business.
Right.
Right. So number 5.
I would have to say comparing your relationship to other people's relationship.
You better speak, TAYARIE. Yes. Elaborate for them, honey. Yes.
Whether it's finances, whether it's material things, whether it's how they treat the person, you can't experience, right? You can't compare what they do to what's in your relationship.
I agree because it's two different people. One,
and then you have to communicate that too out to your spouse. That
takes time. Like sometimes I don't feel like you even realize it in the day and age of social media. Sometimes you can see like. I feel like on social media, there are some people who tell everything, but most people only put the good on social media. So you have to understand that you don't know what it took to get that, and you have to be secure within yourself and your relationship and your marriage and your partner that, okay, it may look a certain way, and you have to remember too, like Avant said, everything that glitters is not gold. So just because it looks like it doesn't mean that it really is.
Then too, once them cameras are off and them doors closed,
you never know.
You don't know what's going on behind their doors.
Right, because there are some people who look like, yep, I was just about to say that.
Cursed out,
manipulated, yes.
Blackmail, anything.
Yes. So that brings us to number 6. For me, I have to say, you have to encourage one another. I feel like there's so much going on in the world, so much that you're dealing with outside of the house, that when you come in and it's your sanctuary, I feel like you have to be encouraging to one another. And what I can say is that TAYARIE is a huge, huge support system to me, and I always mention it because we've been together now for 7 years, and I feel like I've been on this journey of education, and I've been here, I've been there, and I did all kind of stuff. And no matter what, TAYARIE has been so supportive. You okay? You need some water?
I'm good.
Okay. He's been so supportive through it all, and I feel like I'm supportive towards him, but I don't think I'm nearly as supportive as he is to me. Like, and maybe it's different.
You are.
Oh, thank you.
You are.
Yeah, but I feel like support and encouraging one another, because times do get hard. You do lose family members. Like, also another reason why we haven't been in with both sides of our family, we've been going through grieving. So you have to be able to get through that. You know, not every day is going to be sunny, you know. Sunny days. Everybody loves sunny days, but there are some days where it's going to rain and finances may not be there, you know. You may have car issues, you know, paying bills. And
maybe going through depression, anything.
Yeah, like I have this anxiety that I bind.
Depression is real.
Yeah, that I bind, and TAYARIE supports me through it all. So, last but not least, number 7. I would say make time for yourself, for each other. I mean, like, right now we haven't, since we had Samir, because we don't really have anybody to watch him. But, like, for instance, right now he's asleep, so we're filming together. When he takes his nap or goes, he's been going to sleep later, but before, like, we used to do, like, our Chicago Med PD night, so we would watch all of our shows together. We get some popcorn.
Which is Greenleaf was coming back on, too.
80s. Like, we have our separate shows, like, I Love My Kardashians. He has his General Hospital. He has his sports. I have my YouTube, hair, and life and everything. But it's important to make time for each other because, again, you get so caught up in everyday life. I feel like you have to take a moment to kind of reflect and have that time for intimacy, and intimacy isn't just having sex, but I think it's like you gotta kind of not forget where you came from.
Bond with each other.
Yes, like for me and
Take
Tayari,
each other back to
when y'all first met. Yeah, like for us, we love music, so it may be music in the background, it may be talking, laughing.
Sitting in the car, just driving.
Yeah, we've done that before where Tamira has fell asleep in the car, and we get home, and it's like, okay, let's play a little music before we get out. And it kind of reminds you kind of fall in love.
Again.
Yeah, you fall in love all over. So that is our 7 tips for what has helped us in our 7 years of marriage. We hope that you guys enjoyed this. What we want to do on our channel here is do a Marriage Monday. So every Monday we post a video of different topics. We've already kind of already talked about it. Talked about like finances, how you guys deal with that, goals, traveling, sex, family, just different topics. If you guys have other questions and you want to know like how we've dealt with it or different things, because like I said, marriage isn't easy. It hasn't been perfect the whole time, but we've gotten through it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure that you guys give it a huge thumbs up for our first marriage advice. And we're going to be doing these every Monday after this. This one's going to go up tomorrow, which is Wednesday. But after that, they're going to go up every Monday. So if you have any other topics, like I said, you want to discuss, go ahead and leave that down in the comment section below, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.